everyone, I'm Anthony from Wandle Electrical Services. Welcome to my video on safety around extension leads and plug splitters. So what am I talking about? You may have seen these, you've probably got some in your home. They're block plug splitters. So what they do, put them in, and then instead of just having one socket to use, you've got two. Now unfortunately, these are a very quick way to overload your sockets. These particular ones I've just bought for £1 from the local bargain shop, and they don't have a fuse in them, so you can potentially put two high ampage appliances into this socket using this and overload that socket just through that. Now when the socket's overloaded, it will start getting hot. The key signs, if you're looking to see if yours are overloaded, are scorch marks, the burny plasticky smell, sometimes a fishy smell, and sparking, crackling, all those sort of things are typical of a socket that's been overloaded. I wouldn't recommend using these. I think if you need to use an extension lead, the bar type are much better. I'll show you one of those in a minute. But I do see these in a lot of places, and I quite commonly see this, and this is a massive no-no. One plugged into another, and then plugged in, and then 1, 2, 3 devices all off the one side of the plug socket. So potentially, 30 amps just going into that one socket on one side. It is a recipe for disaster. I don't want to be melodramatic about it, but this is the sort of thing how electrical fires start: overloaded sockets, heat, sparking, scorch marks. If you're lucky, you'll catch it before. Hopefully you've got an RCD and that will trip before anything serious happens. But please, if you are using these, then do take care and do keep an eye on them. I would recommend that if you are using them, if you can, chuck them away and get one of these. A bar which has a plug on it, and in this plug is a 13 amp fuse. So no matter what we plug into this, the maximum we can ever take is 13 amps. Otherwise it's going to go over that and then the fuse will blow. So these are a lot safer. But then again, I would also say if you're using these long term, then you actually need more sockets. You should have a look into if you can add a few more sockets to your existing cabling, or whether you need to run a new circuit. Now that is the safest, and it looks a lot better as well, not having these at every point, loads of cables everywhere. So in terms of electrical safety, the best thing you can do is add more sockets. It's not as expensive as you think. You can get them surface mounted or recessed, and if you're thinking of that, it might be worth just getting a quote, and your local electrician will probably give you a price per point to add them around the house where you need them. You may only need 1 or 2 or 3, so it's just a much safer way to go. Another option, and it's a bit of a quicker option actually, is to change your socket plates to ones with USB ports in them. So you can use the 2 existing sockets, and then you can just put things like your phone or anything that's got a USB connector into those, so you're not having to use plug splitters or bars and not overloading the socket. I've got another video that will show you how to fit one of these. It's fairly simple. It's normally fairly simple, so the other video will show you how to fit one of these safely. Thank you for watching. If you've got any questions, give me a call on the number on the video or email on the video. Thank you.